What's up, my bearded bros? And today, the Bearded Maniac has for you the first ever, for him, week of NBA game picks. And when I say that, I mean I'm picking the whole week at once, not holding bars, not gonna split it up into Monday video, fucking Wednesday video, anything like that. I'm picking all 56 games this week in one video. Gonna try to do that once a week so I don't have to upload it more than that, so I can upload more content focused on Overwatch and Destiny, because I know there's maybe one person who watches the series constantly right now, but that will grow. That will grow. And I want to share my NBA knowledge with people too. That's my main focus with this, is I want to get more people who are into the NBA commenting, being like, "Oh, you're wrong because of this," or "Oh, I like your picks because of this," stuff like that. I want to create a conversation between like-minded individuals. Now, with these 56 game picks, maybe I'll accomplish that. And right now, if you're actually watching me practice and shoot around, I am shooting with one hand, and I'm using the other hand to reassure myself about the NBA schedule and who I think will win. Anyway, let's get started before this takes too terribly long. Because 56 game picks is gonna take a while to go by, and I've been rambling. So before I start, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to, but it'll be greatly appreciated. But I would prefer a comment though, because like I said, let's keep the conversation going. Okay, first we have the Jazz Rockets. I'm picking the Rockets at home because James Harden's been beast mode this year. Then we got the Hornets Pelicans. And I'm picking the Pelicans to upset the Hornets, even though they're playing at home, because Drew Holiday's back. So I feel like he might keep Kemba Walker in check, but the question is he in game shape or no? We'll see. Then we got Heat Wizards. Both are disappointing 3-8 teams. I'm picking the Heat just because Hassan Whiteside's got more upside to me than anybody on the Wizards. Next we have Maverick Magic. I'm picking the Magic, and we got Celtics Pistons. I'm picking the Celtics here. And before I go any further, that was a travel KD, so I don't know how you got away with it. Maybe you were blowing the refs behind stage. Um, then we got Suns Sixers. I'm picking the 76ers at home, even though they're only a 2-win team. But hey, they won 2 out of their first 12 games. That's pretty much a record for them at this point in the season. Timberwolves Grizzlies. I'm picking the Timberwolves to upset the Grizzlies on the road. Warriors Bucks. I'm definitely picking Golden State here. I don't think the Bucks have anybody to match up with anybody on Golden State, let alone just KD or Steph Curry. Bulls Clippers, two really good teams. One's 8-4, one's 11-2. I'm picking the 11-2 home team Clippers, just because damn Clippers. That's basically what. Holy shit, the Clippers have been lighting the league up this year. 11-2. Ooh, that's nasty business. Then we have Hawks Knicks. And for this one, I am picking the Hawks. I feel like the Knicks are still finding themselves a little bit. Porzingis is really having a good year. I don't know if it's a good year by NBA standards or Knicks standards, because I know Knicks standards are a little bit lower than the rest of the NBA, besides the 76ers, of course. Then we have Trailblazers Nets. I am picking the Trailblazers over the Nets because the Nets have extremely underperformed this year. I mean, they made a lot of good additions. Well, not a lot, a few good additions. So they shouldn't be performing like this, but they are. I think it's poor coaching, in my opinion. But who knows? We got Pacers Thunders next. Picking Thunder because they're the Thunder and they're the Pacers. Then I'm picking out of the Raptors Kings. I'm picking the Raptors. Then I'm picking the Nuggets to upset the Jazz, even though the Nuggets are at home. And then I'm picking the Bulls over the Lakers. That's 15 games so far. Let's see how I do by Monday morning. Then you got Heat Sixers. I'm picking the Heat. Why? Because these teams combined for 5 wins, but the Sixers have 10 out of the 18 combined losses. Suns Wizards. I am picking the the Suns here. Then Grizzlies Hornets, I'm picking the Hornets at home. Warriors Pacers, picking the Warriors. Rockets Pistons, picking the Rockets. Magic Bucks, picking the Magic, don't know why. Celtics Timberwolves, I'm picking my home team Celtics. Then we got the Mavs Spurs, I'm picking the Spurs at home. Mavs only have 2 wins, Spurs only have 3 losses. Raptors Clippers, picking the Clippers because of the same reason I said before, they're just truly fucking dominant right now. And they're at home. So good luck Toronto, good luck Drake squad, or the Toronto Drakes, or whatever you want to call them right now, because that's basically what they are, is the Toronto Drakes. Okay, I got lost for a second. Hold on. Okay, then I'm picking Trailblazers to beat the Knicks. I'm picking the Hawks to beat the Pelicans, the Bulls to beat the Nuggets, and the Thunder to beat the Lakers to cap off Tuesday. And then we move on to Wednesday, which all we have left now is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is going to be the home stretch, which is where if I'm under 500 at this point, which I don't think I will be, I hope I pick it up, because being under 500 is kind of sad, especially when it's like if the 76ers upset Golden State and that's why you're under 500, something like that would have to happen for at least I feel like a good NBA analyst or game picker or whatever you want to call it, and I like to consider myself a good one, would consider themselves at least. Anyway, to start off Wednesday, we have Suns Magic. I'm picking the Magic at home. Then we have the Trailblazers Cavs. Oh, wait. Huh? Suns Magic. I'm picking the Magic at home. We have the Spurs Hornets. I'm picking the Spurs on the road. Grizzlies Sixers, picking the Grizzlies on the road. Trailblazers Cavs, picking the Cavs at home. Hawks Pacers, picking the Hawks on the road. Celtics next, picking the Celtics at Brooklyn. Heat Pistons, I'm picking the Pistons here because they got home court. I mean, there's 2 sub 500 teams, but you never know who might bring their A game, what team might step it up, what team might go on a win streak. It's one of those classic stories there. And then I'm picking the Rockets to beat the Raptors. Yes, the Raptors got the better record, but Rockets are at home, so I'm having a little faith in James Harden, bro. Don't let me down. Clippers Mavs, picking the Clippers. Nuggets Jazz, picking the Jazz. Timberwolves Pelicans. Feel like the Pelicans are going to turn around with Drew Holiday being back, so I'm picking the Pelicans. Warriors Lakers, picking the Warriors here to defend home court. Thunder Kings, obviously picking the Thunder. Picking the Thunder and Warriors at this point is almost a given depending on who they go up against. Like if it's the Spurs and Clippers are involved, then you have to think. Other than that, it's mostly just pick them every time. Now on to Thursday. What the hell? Ew, Thanksgiving off. I forgot about that. Ah, Revelation. Thanksgiving off, guys. But to start out this wonderful weekend, we have Spurs Celtics, picking the Spurs over the Celtics. We got Wizard Magic, picking the Magic at home. We got the Mavericks Cavs. I'm picking the Cavs at home. We have the Hornets Knicks. I'm picking the Hornets on the road. We have the Bulls 76ers, picking the Bulls on the road. We have the Clippers Pistons, picking the Clippers on the road. We have the Hawks Jazz, picking the Hawks on the road. It is a festival of road teams right now. We have the Raptors Bucks, picking the Raptors on the road. We have the Heat Grizzlies, picking the Grizzlies at home. Picking the Pacers at home against the Nets next. Picking the Thunder against the Nuggets. Picking Thunder on the road. Timberwolves on the road over the Suns. Pelicans Trailblazers. I'm picking the Pelicans here. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't. I'm probably crazy for thinking that. And for our 55th game pick, I am picking the Warriors over the Lakers. I mean, that's actually not that good of a, like, not that far away of a pick as it might seem. The Lakers could pull this off, especially where they're at home. And then the last game of the stretch, we have Rockets v Kings. DeMarcus Cousins versus Clint Capella. James Howard versus whoever the fuck plays for Sacramento. I obviously think Rockets here for my 56th game. Now that I can play with both hands. Um, little discussion on like updates for rewards and stuff. Yes, Steph Curry shoots a shit ton of threes. Does that make him most valuable? No. To me, that makes him a specialist. Does a specialist win MVP? No. Should he have won last year? No. Should he have won the year before? No. Who's going to win MVP this year? If it's anybody on Golden State, it's going to be Kevin Durant because he's been keeping that fucking team alive when Steph Curry hasn't shown up. Steph Curry's been so goddamn reliant on the three that he can go fucking 0 for 10 and the coach says nothing to him. Because for the Golden State Warriors, Steve Kerr is just fucking Steph Curry's little slave. He's just Steph Curry's fucking bitch. Because it's not Steve Kerr's team, it's not the owner's team, it's Steph Curry's team. He can do whatever the fuck he wants and the coach won't say shit. He could go 0 for 30 in 3-point shots in one game and the coach wouldn't say anything. Ugh. Anyway, my top picks for, like, my top 5 picks right now for MVP would be James Harden, Durant, trying to think of other really good teams right now. I don't think Chris Paul, even though their team's doing good, I don't think Chris Paul or Blake Griffin are really standing out amongst each other. I'm gonna have to say Kawhi Leonard of the Spurs, and let's see if I can pick up another team real quick. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns of the Timberwolves as a dark star. He could be the 4th candidate or 5th candidate. He could rank pretty high, I think. And then Kai or they're also tough choices. You know, I'm gonna go dark horse. I want to go Joel Embiid of the Sixers. Like, yes, they've only won 2 games so far, but without Embiid, they wouldn't have even been in half of the games they lost. They wouldn't have even won the games they won. They'd be 0-12 right now, and they'd be crying. So I'm gonna consider Joel Embiid a possibility for MVP just because he's shown up. And he's the reason why the Sixers have as many wins as they do. And for Defensive Player of the Year, obviously the standard people: Dwight Howard, Kawhi Leonard, Avery Bradley, Draymond Green, standard people like that. But Rookie of the Year, oh, it's a tough one. I mean, Simmons hasn't played really. I'm gonna have to go probably Devin Booker out of Phoenix. I believe he's a rookie. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Coach of the Year, I'm gonna have to go Doc Rivers with the Clippers. And Most Improved, I would have to say Most Improved. I'd have to say Porzingis. I mean, his stats aren't that different, but the way he's playing the game is so much improved. He's harder to stop. He's not just throwing it up. His 3-point range is pretty outstanding to me. And that's just a few of the NBA season rewards. I know we're not even halfway through the season. Heck, we're not even fucking a fifth through the season yet. So it's going to be a long one. I'm going to be making hopefully a weekly game pick video all the way up until fucking June during the playoffs. And I hope you all stick around that long. I mean, that's over 6 months away. So it's kind of crazy to assume I'm going to be able to keep that up. But I'm going to try. Who knows? They might kill me one of these days because instead of just 56 games, you may have me doing fucking 93, which would probably drive me a little crazy. I wouldn't probably be able to talk as well to you guys about other shit. Oh, actually, no. MVP candidate number 5. A true dark horse because his team's not doing so well. Anthony Davis. I feel like he should have won MVP a couple years ago when he was the only reason the Pelicans made the playoffs. It wasn't Drew Holiday's amazing point guard play. It wasn't the astounding bench for the Pelicans. It wasn't. With Steph Curry, you had Klay Thompson shooting like fucking almost 30 points in a quarter sometimes. You had Draymond Green. You had fucking everyone like that. You had Bogut, Barnes. You had every other person stepping it up. Because believe it or not, there was a lot of games Steph Curry didn't show up for the party. He just shot so many goddamn fucking threes. He'd go 1 for 8, 2 for 9, shit like that. He was not MVP 2 years ago. People just fucking called him MVP because he was the highest scorer. It's like, oh my god, guys, he's the highest scorer. He's the MVP of the league. No, to be MVP of the NBA, you need to be the most valuable player to your team, and he wasn't. Like, just because you're the best player doesn't mean you're the most valuable player. I agree with LeBron James in that sentiment. And before I ramble too much, I'm going to end the video here. Don't forget to tune in next Sunday for the NBA game picks. Don't forget, it's Tuesday's Nightfall. Wednesdays, some weekly brawl crap. Probably the 6v6 playlist that Overwatch has in arcade. Thursday might be the 1v1 for Overwatch. The schedule's starting to take shape with what? Friday is Zer Day, so don't forget. If you haven't stopped to Zer, do it now. If you if you are watching this, don't if you look at my videos, they are dated to say what Zer Day it is. So when you click one, don't click the one from November 4th thinking it's gonna be from today, because it's not. It's just stupid. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's been fun being crazy with you guys, but I'll see you in the next video. Peace.